Testing, testing. Hello and welcome to Christine Bonatti Bullwinkle Arena at Eureka College. My name is James Bowen. Alongside me is Jason Zimmerman, and we are back in the commentary booth for the third consecutive season of Red Devils basketball. I don't know about you, Jason. Feels good to be back, and our loyal live stream following we've accumulated over the last couple of years. We hope this broadcast finds you well.
I'll tell you what, James, it is great to be back. Nice to be sitting alongside you. I'm sure the Hordes are already tuned in, ready for these two exciting games tonight. There's actually a lot of unique things going on tonight we can talk about. I guess we'll start with this women's game. Both these teams run the system. What do we know about St. Mary of the Woods?
Well, yeah, like you said, they do utilize the system. So what they're going to come in and do is they're going to do a running gun offense. It's designed to produce high-scoring games, a lot of turnovers, hockey-esque substitutions, 5 in, 5 out. And as long as the Red Devils can keep up, I think they're going to take care of business tonight.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting two matchups. The women's game, I don't know a lot about this team. I know they run what's called the system. I don't know if that's a Greenville variation, a Grinnell variation. We'll find out. Looking at them on paper, they've struggled out of the gate, haven't they?
Yeah, definitely. Only averaging less than 50 on the season, which if you run the system, ideally you're going to be scoring 80s, 90s, and even into the hundreds.
Well, I've got them at 79.6 points per game. And then three-point percentage, though, 26.5. That's not going to do you much good when you're trying to be up-tempo and shoot threes.
Definitely not. As far as this Eureka squad goes, they're looking for their first 3-0 start since the 2012 campaign. Fresh off of 2 big wins, one an absolute rout against Rockford, and the other came last weekend as the Red Devils overcame an 18-point deficit to stun the Prairie Fire in Knox.
Yeah, that was a great game. I watched that one online, and I'll tell you what, though, I'm watching that game. We're down 18, and I'm thinking to myself, we can come back and win this. And it really was exciting. Olivia Falls played huge down the stretch in that game. She's going to be a factor, you would think, going forward this season.
Oh, yeah. She had 24 in that one, added 13 rebounds. We saw her as a freshman last year. She was looking to build off momentum from that breakout year as well.
Yeah, so when we look at this Red Devils women's team, we'll talk more about it as the game goes on, but the roster is small in number but large in talent. So who are the new faces that we're looking at this year for the UC women?
2 that I'm looking at specifically right now. Whitney Bozarth out of Normal West. She went for a game-high 23 in the Red Devils win over Rockford last week. And also freshman Jaden Mitchell out of Flanagan Cornell, who was the 1A three-point champion last year.
Yeah, those are both good pieces. Whitney Bozarth has played great out of the gate. You said it. I'll echo what you said. Jaden can shoot the 3. A little bit of a slow start, but when she heats up, I know the coach is excited about her working that wing. We've got the national anthem. We'll be right back.
Got some starting lineups coming your way. First for St. Mary of the Woods Pomeroys. Number 3, a guard, Delaney Kendall, 5'5" junior out of Indianapolis. Number 4, Peyton Hayes, a shooting guard, 5'10" senior out of Mount Vernon, Illinois. We have number 22, Mara Canada, 5'6" guard out of Mount Vernon, Indiana. Number 34, Avalee Jeffers, a 5'11" forward out of Corey, Indiana. And then rounding out their starting five, number 43, Brianna Smith, 5'11" forward down low. Starting line for the Red Devils now. So first for the Red Devils, number 1, a guard out of Peoria, Illinois, Jakesha Hawkins. Number 3, Kennedy Dura, 5'5" senior guard. How many times have we called her name this year?
Oh, we're going to call it a lot more. Yep.
Oh, yeah. Number 10, another senior, 5'7" guard out of Sonoma, Illinois, Ashley Harfst. The freshman, number 32, Whitney Bozarth, the 5'6" guard, getting the start tonight. And down low, we already talked about her, number 44, Olivia Falls, out of Bloomington, Illinois.
Yeah, you bring up Kennedy James, so she is in the top 5. I don't have it in front of me. In career assists.
She's sitting at 3 right now. I think 7 behind her sister,
Jason Kerrigan. Yeah,
yep.
So, I mean, she's definitely going to get that. And could be tonight. We'll see.
Definitely not out of the realm of possibility. I think she only sits 29 behind the leader, Molly Hardesty. And I would say she could do that by the conclusion of this season, right?
The 7 tonight, honestly, if we're going to run up tempo,
yeah, definitely
we'll see
possible.
what happens. That'd be neat.
So Ashley Harfst doing the tip for the Red Devils against number 43, Brianna Smith of the Pomeroys. Smith wins the jump ball. So looks like that number 3, Delaney Kendall, running the point guard for the Pomeroys. She gets it taken away by Falls. Falls look to run it quickly to number 32, Bozarth. Goes out for an easy layup. Oh, excuse me, she missed it just off the front of the rim.
Well, this is what we're going to do, right? We're going to run. I know we're short benched, but I mean Amos is going to get after it. You can attack the backside of the system. You can get easy looks.
Definitely.
It's got to be the game plan.
Another turnover by the Pomeroys. Whitney Bozarth again goes out for a layup, misses it. Kennedy Dura, offensive board, finds Falls inside, can't get it to go. Gets her own rebound, goes up, can't get that one to go either. Smith comes down with the rebound for the Pomeroys.
So right away, St. Mary of the Woods, 5 at the table,
Not
35 seconds in. That's old school Grinnell system.
Yep, not even a minute into the game. Let's see how the Red Devils are able to combat these quick substitutions with a small bench, like you said. So Pomeroys with a miss.
By design, right? Wear them out.
That's
Try to wear them out.
So here come the Red Devils. Jakesha Hawkins finds Kenny Dura top the key. Dura to Bozarth. Finds Falls baseline and gets the ball taken away again. Like I said, these Pomeroys are averaging about 20 turnovers or 20 takeaways a game. So we'll see how the Red Devils are able to combat that. Pomeroys passing it around.
So one of the key numbers that you look for in the men's system, you're looking for 32 turnovers. That's part of the original formula.
That's right.
And then the offensive rebounding is a key. You're trying to rebound 35% if you can and get those extra chances. So we'll see if St. Mary's, how many women they send to the board on offense to crash.
It's like you said right away, 5 in, 5 out for the Pomeroys.
Well, we just talked to head coach Robert Belf, just standing here at the table, and he said he used to be an assistant at Grinnell. So that's one of those features. Every 35, 45 seconds, it's a new 5, James.
Well, Red Devils break the press easy. Harsh goes up, can't get it to go. Falls offensive board, finds Bozarth, who goes up for a 2 of her own.
Yeah, she's off the mark early, but she'll settle in. First home game, James.
That's right. That's number 10, Catherine Kraft. Can't get the three to go from the baseline. Here comes Dura looking to run for the Red Devils. She finds Bozarth again. Corner three, can't get it to go. Bounces around the rim a little bit.
Yeah, I really like Whitney's lack of hesitation. She needs to just keep firing. We know how skilled she is.
It's good to see out of a freshman. A lot of confidence out of her right now. Another 5 getting ready to check in for the Pomeroys. It's number 25, Jayla Rogers inside. Can't get it to go. Falls comes down with a board. Falls finds Hawkins to Bozarth inside, who gets the first bucket of the game.
So there you see it, finally able to finish one. She'll get it going here once these initial jitters of the home game.
Kaylin Williams puts up a 3, can't get it to go. Hawkins the board. Dur to Bozarth, who looked to slow it up a little bit, but finds Falls inside for 2 of her own. Good passing from the Red Devils, good patience as well.
You just can't let Olivia get within 3, 4, 5 feet of the basket. She's deadly in there.
Definitely a physical, strong body down low. She'll make no mistake from the block.
And she's so good with body positioning and finishing. Really kind of carried the fourth quarter in that Knox game, did Olivia Falls. Fresh 5.
Red Devils making some subs of their own. Abby Swope into the game. Jade Mitchell into the game, who we talked about before the broadcast got started. Also Marissa Murphy into this one for the Red Devils. Pomeroys throw the ball in.
Little matchup zone here from Coach Arbogast. Trying to deny the perimeter, which is obviously the game of the Pomeroys.
That's right. Turnovers from St. Mary of the Woods.
James, let's just get this out of the way. What's a Pomeroy, do we know?
I honestly don't. I'm assuming some sort of dog.
I did my research.
You
it's
did?
not. That's Pomeranian, but you're close.
Okay.
So it's actually named after Sister Mary Joseph Pomeroy, who was a basketball player in the early 1920s.
Oh, wow.
So it's in her honor.
That's
so
good. That's good stuff.
How
right
cool
there.
is that? Thank you.
That's good stuff.
I held that one all off season, man. Pomeranians wouldn't be a bad mascot either, though.
Got my word association there.
Roll the lapdog out to center court.
So number 34, Avalie Jeffers, gets the and one to go. She'll shoot a free throw. 4-2 early with 6:45 remaining in the first quarter in favor of the Red Devils.
It's interesting looking at the roster. She's one of these gals that has some height. She's 5'11", so for a team that runs, the St. Mary of the Woods team has some tall players.
That's right.
5'11" sophomore out of Corey, Indiana, Clay City.
Here come the Red Devils, break the press yet again, led by Marissa Murphy, who finds Harfs on the block. She'll look to reset. Whitney Bozarth can't get it to go from the baseline.
Abby Swope also in now for the Red Devils. You may have said that.
Swope, a promising player. Didn't get much time as a freshman, but in the game early.
Well, you would think everybody on the roster's in play tonight for
right.
Coach Arbogast.
A fresh 5 yet again from St. Mary of the Woods. Kennedy Dura checking back in for the Red Devils. Olivia Falls back in as well. Whitney Bozarth will take a seat.
In fact, we've already seen everybody. Lauren Osmus, the freshman, is not dressed. She's had a knee injury. She'll miss the season. But everybody else has already been in.
That is some sad news for the Red Devils. Red Devils breaking the press again. Swope finds Murphy. Murphy across the court to Jaden Mitchell for 3. Can't get it to go. Red Devils fighting for the offensive board, but it'll go the Pomeroy's way.
4-3, 4 minutes into this game. A little bit of a surprise.
Yeah, definitely the St. Mary of the Woods looking strong. Not really shooting a lot of threes so
they're
far.
not getting a lot of looks. There's one. They can't knock them down when they do get them.
No, they can't. Missed 3. Marissa Murphy corralled the board for the Red Devils.
Trying to trap. That's another hallmark of the system, James.
That's right. Swope, a great pass from the baseline inside, finding Falls, who puts it up for an easy bucket. Like you said, she gets within 3 or 4 feet of the hoop. She's not going to make any mistake. Number 43, Brianna Smith, a 3 top of the key. She gets it to go. Pomeroy's first made 3 of the night. The press is on yet again. Dura looking to thread a ball to Falls, but it's picked off by number 43, Brianna Smith.
Yeah, good steal there by Smith, using her length.
That's number 3, Delaney Kendall, who had a clear path to the basket, but she's fouled. I believe that one will be on the floor.
Pretty good full court pressure there by the Pomeroys. Really for the first time, it has to be a key. This Eureka team with the experienced Kennedy Dura at the point, though, I don't think going to be too bothered, but they were able to turn us over there.
Yeah, so composed, the senior.
Well, we've said it for the last few years, the Dura sisters, two of the headiest players you'll ever see.
Oh, yeah. So unselfish as well. Abby Swope forcing the jump ball on the inbounds, and it'll go the Red Devils' way. Swope to throw the ball in.
Interesting, Dura, or Murphy rather, and Mitchell on the ball handle into the press here.
That's
Dura
right.
back at half court.
The Red Devils break the press, but turn the ball over.
So Coach Arbogast electing not to give the ball to Kennedy Dura right away on the inbounds, and that press breaker is important.
It's an interesting choice. We'll see if he stays with it.
Jakeisha Hawkins checking back in for the Red Devils. 5'7" senior out of Peoria High School, Kankakee Community College. Like Jakeisha's game a lot, looking for her to have a big year.
Yeah, I'm excited to see her play as well. So here comes number 12, Kaylin Williams. She'll bring the ball up for the Pomeroys, being guarded by Jaden Mitchell. Number 34, Everly Jeffers gets inside but can't get it to go.
Well,
Red Devils rebound.
She did the work. She attacked the soft spot of that zone, but you said it, didn't get it to fall.
Yep. Falls gets it on the block and goes up and is fouled, and she'll shoot too. Probably won't be the first time I say that tonight.
No, she draws them, and she's shooting 58% on the year. I'd like to see that get a little higher, but it's a small sample size, only 12 free throws.
That's right.
But you're right, with her strength, she draws a lot of falls down low.
And not a lot of data to work with so far this season, only 3 games in about. They did play a exhibition against Bradley. I won't repeat the score just because.
I wasn't going to bring that up. But no shame, though, right? You're playing against a Division I opponent.
Yeah, that's right. But they do schedule that every year, so.
Yeah, I think it's good. Coach Arbogast likes to get the experience against the D1s. We went to Evansville last year. You know you're not going to win those games, but kind of gets you a look at the next level.
Yeah, and you're definitely going to score a couple baskets off them, so you could say you scored on a D1.
There you go. There's that, too. I agree with
Take
that.
that away. Pomeroy's passing it around, and it's stolen by Hawkins. Hawkins looking to go coast to coast. She goes up for the lay, and gets it to
looking
go
strong,
left-handed.
James.
That's right. No hesitation from Hawkins. She splits the Pomeroy's defense and goes in for the left-handed layup.
I think just more energy right now coming from the Red Devils.
Yeah, definitely.
St. Mary team looks slow to me early.
That's number 44, Natalie Nichols, or Nicholas rather, with a miss from the top of the key. Red Devils rebound. Here's Bozarth at the corner. She dribbles elbow, finds Mitchell. Mitchell to Murphy from the baseline. Can't get it to go. Olivia Falls gets the offensive rebound, puts it back in for an easy 2. What a play. She's too strong, Jason.
Textbook basketball on that corner 3. Get to that weak side. It's going to carry them off that side more often than not.
That's right. Here's the Pomeroys. And a travel called on them. And we got 4 new players coming in for St. Mary's. Ashley Harfs will check back in for the Red Devils.
11-6. I feel like the first 6 minutes, James, we've seen the formula here. Eureka's going to just deny the perimeter. St. Mary's hasn't shown the ability to shoot contested threes at all. Handle the pressure and attack, right? Pretty simple.
That's right. Those are pretty much the keys to a win here. Like you said, break the press, deny the three-pointer, and execute inside. A good block there by St. Mary's, number 43, Brianna Smith, again with the length. Then Palmer's will get a three-pointer. On the offensive end, can't get it to go. Harfs with the board.
Well, you know, they have not been able to get offensive rebounds at either. There's a nice steal.
Yeah, good steal from the Palmer.
Elliott drifts right out to 3.
Had about a 15-footer and just passed it up. Wants to.
James, they just can't make anything. Then the putback layup doesn't go in.
No, they're having a hard time getting going offensively.
Yeah, that was funny. She dribbled right out to the perimeter.
Yeah. Fresh 5 right on cue for St. Mary's.
So you can see where, as a player, this would be a fun style to play, I think. I mean, not winning the game, but you know you're going to get in.
That's right.
You're going to get plenty of shots, right? I mean, there is no bad shot.
You got the green light.
In this offense, there's no bad shot.
Abby Swope checks back in for the Red Devils. Dura to throw it in under their own basket. She finds Abby Swope, who finds Dura baseline. Can't get it to go. Red Devils struggling a bit offensively as well from the outside. Again, another steal from the Pomeroys. That's number 25, J-Lo Rogers, with the steal and the finish.
Well, that's Montgomery Porter with the dirty work there for the St. Mary's. Good hustle by her, good
That's
anticipation.
Right. Ooh, Swope.
And maybe that shows, sorry, James, maybe that shows the benefit of fresh legs.
That's right.
So Montgomery comes in, I think, maybe for the first time, maybe her second shift, anticipates, gets in the lane, and creates a turnover.
That's right.
St. Mary's within 3 right now.
One thing you're not going to do against a team like this is run them down because they're constantly making substitutions.
No, it's an important strategic component of what they're running.
That's right. They're going to be at 90%, 100% right when they come in. And Eureka has to find a way to match that.
5 more checking in right now, so it's every 35 seconds about.
Yeah. Red Devils break the press. Whitney Bozarth gets inside, draws a foul. She'll go to the line.
It's going to go on Alexandra Baver, 5'10 freshman out of Garrett, Indiana. Whitney only shooting 25% from the line, 2 for 8. You have to think that's going to improve, as skilled as she is. Freshman, so we'll give them some leeway here.
That's right. Only a few games into her college career, but definitely showing a lot of promise so far. Like I said, 23 points, a game high in that opener against Rockford.
Well, I know that Coach Arbogast was really high on her coming into the season, recruited her pretty heavily out of Normal West.
And she gets...
And she's going to be fun to watch for the next 4 years, for sure.
That's right. So Red Devils 12, Pomeroys 10. 2 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Pomeroys get the ball inside.
Well, that was a nice breakdown of the 2-3 zone. That's how you do it.
That's right. That
you
was
work the high post and then look for an open player inside.
Exactly. Bozarth gets inside, finds Abby Swope for a little 10-footer. Can't get it to go. Rolls around the rim. 34, Everly Jeffers with the rebound. That's number 2, Reagan Hubbard.
I'll tell you what. Eureka's, I think, the more talented team. But these fresh legs, I almost feel like in the last 2 or 3 minutes are really having an impact.
Oh, yeah.
St. Mary's has the lead at the moment.
Red Devils haven't had any issue breaking the press, and that's Dura to Bozarth inside for another 2 points.
Well, you're not facing super intense pressure, but it's fresh pressure.
Turnover of their own for the Red Devils. Dura comes away with it, finds Bozarth down the court, but she turns it over. And a jump ball is called. I believe that's going to go St. Mary's way.
That's Everly Jeffers.
Another 5 coming in for the Pomeroys. Have to check the roster a lot to see who's in.
Not even going to try and name all the players on the line changes. But so far, pretty entertaining first quarter. We've got a minute left, 15-14. Pomeroys leading the Red Devils.
That's right. I didn't quite see this coming, honestly, but Pomeroys are staying strong. They're not shooting very well from the outside, but they are getting some inside chances. That's number 10.
Well, they're taking what's given to them against that zone. Eureka now, I think, still in the 2-3. They're matching up in it.
Eureka, Red Devils basically begging Pomeroys to shoot.
Really smart defensive play there by Swope and Hawkins. Swope denying, then Hawkins heady enough to knock down off the leg of the Pomeroy player, 24 there.
Heads up play by Swope. Hawkins throws the ball in, finds Swope. Swope dancing in between some
there's
defenders.
a lot of contact.
There is a lot of contact.
And they're letting them play here.
Hawkins tries to find falls on the block, but
another
it's taken
turnover
away yet again. Like I said, 20 takeaways per game from the Pomeroys. Number 3, Delaney. Kendall falls down, keeps her footing, but ball turned over anyway. Murphy head full of steam.
By
gets
Marissa.
a nice little runner to go.
Marissa Murphy, the sophomore, one of 2 players on this roster out of Canton. Abby Swope being the other.
That's number 43. Brianna Smith tried to get a little runner to go before the quarter ends. So 15-14 here in favor of St. Mary's as we go into the second quarter of play. We'll hope to get some stats for you in between quarters. If not, we apologize.
One of the kind of neat things about following these games, you look at the numbers. They do mean something. I know the Grinnell system, and I think this coach has the same philosophy. You're trying to hit those benchmarks. You're trying to get 100 shots up in the course of a game. You're trying to get 53 pointers up. And you want a plus 25 shot differential, so you're trying to get a lot of shots up, obviously, right?
Of course, this is the epitome of live by the three, die by the three. If you're not making shots from the outside, then you're going to have a tough time winning the game in this system.
So we can track these numbers. We'll see if St. Mary's of the Woods got up 25 that quarter, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Should be 25 a quarter to get to their 100. I never did make the honor roll in math, but I can break that down, James. I don't have your Seneca education, but you know.
That's right.
I practiced in the off season. 16-15, you said it. I'm a little bit surprised that Eureka's not further ahead, but it gives us some intrigue here.
That's right. I got a little bit of information so far. Pomeroy is shooting 2 of 12 from three-point range. So, like I said, you're living by the three, dying by the three, and so far they are dying by the three.
Well, they're on pace for 48, so that's a number they want.
That's right.
You know, you'll take the misses if you can get the second chances. That's the philosophy here.
That's right.
They're trading 3 for 2.
That's right. They definitely look to get inside, get those offensive rebounds.
What's their overall shooting percentage? Do you have that in front of you?
I believe they're only shooting 26% right now from the field.
Well, and they're 31.9 on the season, so that's close. 26% from 3, so of course they're also 1 and 5.
7 takeaways though for the Pomeroys.
Well, that's 28 turnovers if you extrapolate those numbers out.
That's right. Whitney Bozarth gets inside, finds it, falls, can't get it to go. Harsh offensive rebound, but it's taken away by number 34, Avalee Jeffers.
Look, this is one thing the Red Devils don't have, and that's height. This roster is not tall, and you're seeing that inside a little bit. St. Mary's able to throw out 5'10", 5'11" at you.
That's right. We talked about that over the last couple of seasons, how that might be their Achilles heel. They've combated it well, but it would seem it might hurt them down the stretch.
No active player over 5'8".
Wow,
Lauren
Whitney.
Osmus 6'1", but as we said, she's not playing.
That's right. Whitney Bozarth, a really great play on defense. She came all the way back from the other side of the court, took the ball away, and saved it. Red Devils will retain possession of the ball. Fresh 5 here early for the Pomeroys.
Whitney Bozarth, one of a string of players we've gotten out of Normal West. I think back to Lucy Wise. Were you here in the Lucy Wise era?
I was.
Lucy, if you're watching, we miss you. But my point, I mean, Lucy, as Jaden Mitchell misses the layup, Lucy hustled as much as anybody.
That's
and
right.
You just like to have those players. Bozarth, I think, comes out of that same tradition of Normal West Wildcat basketball players.
And that all goes back to the coaching over there.
Absolutely.
Their philosophy, their culture that they create. Pomeroy's passing it around nicely, but there's a air ball by number 4, Peyton Hayes. Here come the Red Devils. Olivia falls, clear path to the basket, goes up and
Good,
gets an easy
Olivia.
lay-in.
Olivia 5'7", but she plays 5'10", 5'11".
That's right. She's such a physical body down low. Definitely what she lacks in height, she makes up with physicality.
Fun to watch.
Marissa Murphy putting the moves on. And then gets fouled. Foul on Pomeroy's number 24, Delaney Jarrett. Not even a minute later, another 5 coming in.
So we talked before the game about the rolled shorts phenomenon. With all these new technical rules in the NCAA, can't we find one where we can tee up for the short shorts?
It's got to be.
Are you in agreement or not?
It's got to be in there somewhere.
Or is that just a generational annoyance on my part?
I mean,
what's your opinion, James?
We're definitely representing 2 different generations.
Man.
Here, so I don't know. We got 2 different
The
ends
short
of the floor.
shorts. This is this year. This was not a thing before this year. Is that correct?
I would say it's maybe it's just gotten worse.
I don't remember seeing it.
Progressively short.
Granted, my memory's also gotten progressively shorter. I don't remember it. I just don't see it as a good look, but.
What they say, kids will do what they want these days, Jason.
Hey, I'm okay with it. It's just not my thing.
Actually, Harf's at the line, makes the first free throw.
I'm even a child of the 80s when the short shorts were the thing. We didn't even know it.
That's right.
Baggy is more comfortable.
Can't argue that. I won't argue that.
Go back to those Michigan teams in the 90s, started that trend.
That's right.
3 ball up. That one looked good. Rattled out, though.
Number 12, Kalen Williams on that miss. Eureka corralled the rebound. St. Mary of the Woods forcing a jump ball. They will retain possession out of their own basket. So Red Devils not having a hard time breaking this press so far, which is good to see. Getting some pretty easy layups out of it.
They
as
are,
well.
but I mean, it shouldn't be a 5-point game. It doesn't feel like.
It's definitely not.
So you're right. They're breaking it, but I still think that length is giving Eureka some trouble on the back end.
I agree. That's number 25. Jayla Rogers goes up and gets it taken away.
Good block there by Swope.
Olivia Smith, nice little floater.
Oh, it's nice from Falls.
There we go. Nice little play from Olivia Falls.
Beautiful touch.
Baseline floater, gets it to go. Number 44, Natalie Nicholas, misses a three-pointer.
Yeah, we're not giving them.
A great takeaway on defense.
That was a nice steal. Yeah, we're not giving them 3-point looks at all. They're not getting any open looks.
Very clear Coach Amos made that a point to defend the three heavily with that zone.
Yeah, it's definitely a key point here. 7-point margin. St. Mary needs to keep this. I mean, I think they have to keep it under 10 for sure. That's kind of obvious, but big possession, I think, is my point.
Durr to Bozarth to Swope, can't get it to go. Offensive rebound, ball roll out of bounds. St. Mary's possession. Number 2, Reagan Hubbard will bring the ball up for the Pomeroys. Immediately finds number 33, McNew inside. 3-pointer from the Pomeroys, another air ball.
Missed a number of wide open looks from the top of the key, which, I mean, at least for me, is the place I want to shoot from.
Yeah,
it's
definitely.
An extended free throw, right? They just can't knock them down. They
No,
made
they can't.
one.
Near turnover by the Red Devils. That will go Eureka's way. Abby Swope to throw the ball in, looking to break the press yet again. 22-15 in favor of the Red Devils. About 7 minutes to go in the half. As Whitney Bozarth gets all the way down to the block, finds Mitchell. Offensive rebound,
Nice
Swope.
play.
Oh, Mitchell just went back door, couldn't get it to go. Harf's offensive rebound, Swope an offensive rebound, gets it to go. What a sequence there for the Red Devils. A lot of offensive boards there.
Nice pass and then good offensive rebound and finish from Swope. I like seeing that from her.
By that sequence, you wouldn't guess that they were outsized.
No,
A
right.
few consecutive offensive boards there for the Red Devils.
And Abby Swope didn't get a lot of minutes last year, but she's showing well tonight.
Definitely proving why she should get some time this year. Pomeroy's offensive rebound of their own. Number 2, Reagan Hubbard gets it taken away inside Red Devils ball. Murphy and Hawkins checking in for the Red Devils as well. And a timeout called.
24-15, Eureka College looking good in their home opener early here against the Pomeroys of St. Mary of the Woods. Coming over from Terre Haute, Indiana for this one. Looking forward to the men's matchup. We'll talk more about it later, but the Grinnell Pioneers are in town tonight.
That's right.
How excited is the city of Eureka tonight, James?
It's buzzing. That's all I can say.
It's definitely buzzing. It was the talk of the town, I'm sure, all day today.
I heard
the Hardy's Morning Coffee Crew.
I heard about it on campus, just nonstop.
It really is neat, though. All joking aside, we played them last year at their place. They beat us. That was the first time they played since 1979, Eureka and Grinnell. So
yeah, Eureka looking to avenge that loss tonight on their home court.
Kennedy Dura off the court now. Hawkins, Murphy, Mitchell, Bozarth, and Harfst for the Red Devils.
Red Devils breaking the press again. Bozarth can't get it to go. Harfst perfect position for offensive rebound. She'll elect to pass the ball to Hawkins, who can't get the little 7-footer to go. Here come the Pomeroys.
Yeah, you know, I'd like to see Whitney attack the basket there. Kind of settled for the 12-footer, 10, 12-footers. Not that she can't make that, but
She's definitely capable of getting inside.
some of that's experience. I know you played at a big school, high school program, but still the college level is a different game. It's a longer game.
Definitely. And another turnover by the Pomeroys.
Well, she was there, just didn't convert the pass. 43, Brianna Smith just standing on that block.
Here comes Jaden Mitchell, avoiding the trap. She'll find Hawkins top the key. Hawkins to Marissa Murphy, who puts up a three-pointer of her own. Gets it to go. Good shot. Good looking shot there from Marissa Murphy.
Good stroke.
Then right away, forcing a travel. Ashley Hart's playing some good defense, and she'll check out. Falls will check in. Fresh 5 for the Pomeroys.
27-15 now. Now it's starting to get away from St. Mary of the Woods. They just can't score. They haven't scored this quarter.
No, definitely having a hard time converting from three-pointer the whole game, but now they're having trouble scoring inside as well. Hawkins to throw the ball in. She finds Marissa Murphy, picks up her dribble.
Another turnover.
Murphy kind of got herself in trouble there at half court, picked up her dribble, didn't have any options.
Definitely turning them over, but the fact that they can't do anything on offense, I mean, is really the telling point here.
That's right.
I really think the strategy from Coach Arbogast is a smart one. We'll give them the lane, deny them what their normal game is.
As 25, Jayla Rogers will get to the line, shoot two. First attempt by Rogers is no good.
So another interesting note, James. St. Mary of the Woods has played a SLIAC opponent. That's Greenville. And they lost to Greenville 91-75. I think Greenville was picked to finish first on the women's side.
Yeah, let's talk about that real quick.
I could be wrong about that, but I think they're in the top 4 for sure.
I think they had us sitting preseason 6th, which is low.
It is low.
I'm biased. We're biased, but
I feel like we're a better team than that. I mean,
yeah, we'll see by the time conference play comes around, but
so something to prove for these Lady Red Devils is what you're telling me.
Yeah, definitely. Falls finds Dura across the court. Hawkins at the corner. Murphy top the key. Mitchell, baseline 3, gets it to go. Good looking shot from Jaden Mitchell.
Nice job, Jaden. Maybe that'll get her going. A really
three-point shooter.
Great three-point shooter.
Pomeroys with a three-pointer of their own coming right back at the Red Devils. That's number 12, Kaylin Williams.
James, do you have a sign outside of your town that has your name on it?
Unfortunately, I don't.
Jaden Mitchell does. If you go to Flanagan, three-point state champion is what it says. Not many people can claim that, right?
That's right.
Hey, there's 3 for Jakisha, right? Getting hit on the three-point attempt there.
Yeah, she'll shoot 3 free throws. Never a good idea to foul from 3.
Foul's going to go on 25, Jayla Rogers.
We got 4 new faces. Well, not really that new, but
none of these faces are new.
Yeah,
no.
Fresh for the Pomeroys. As Hawkins will shoot 3. First attempt is good.
I'm not trying to bring up a misspeak, but I really like your Pomeranian idea. I wonder if there's any team in the country with that nickname.
There has to be.
There has to be.
Yeah, you set me up for failure with that question.
The Fighting Pomeranians? Was not my intention. I wouldn't do that to you.
Harps will check back in for the Red Devils.
32-18 now, Eureka.
Smith will throw the ball into Kendall. Good passing by the Pomeroys leads to a baseline three-pointer that is no good. And then Harps draws a foul.
St. Mary's looks a little bit discouraged to me right now. Down 16, down 14 all of a sudden.
So they're now in the bonus, and Harps will shoot. First free throw attempt is good from Harps.
Ashley leads the team with 22 free throw attempts on the year. She shoots 82%, so free throw line's a good spot for her. With her game, she's going to get a lot of work done there over the course of the season.
Definitely. She gets 2 free throws to go. Number 3, Delaney Kendall, missed three-pointer at the top of the key. Here come the Red Devils, led by Whitney Bozarth, who finds Marissa Murphy, who goes up, can't get it to go from the left block. Pomeroy's running. Kendall again gets all the way inside, finds number 34, Evalie Jeffers, can't get the three-pointer to go. Another offensive rebound by St. Mary's.
Walked. Yep.
And Kendall finds her way inside and finds Brianna Smith, but she traveled. Swope and Dura back into the game. Swope to throw the ball in.
So now Kennedy's moved up to the front of the press. Good passing there by the Red Devils. Yep, but then almost turned it over.
Breaking the press yet again. I believe that's Falls who drew the foul.
It's going to go against Montgomery Porter, 5'1" senior out of Terre Haute North. St. Mary of the Woods out of Terre Haute. 2 other universities in Terre Haute. Trivia question, James. Can you name both or one?
Ooh, Terre Haute. Haven't spent a lot of time there in my day.
Well, I haven't either.
Who do you got in Terre Haute?
Well, I definitely have Indiana State University.
Okay.
Alma mater of Larry Bird.
That's right.
And also Rose Holman Institute.
Oh. Rose Holman
Fighting
Technical.
Engineers.
Yeah, that's right.
They used to be the home of the Dick Baumgartner shooting camp, Terre Haute, Indiana. Spent 2 summers there in junior high. Didn't help me one bit. But it was fun.
So kind of repressed memories for you in Terre Haute.
Little bit.
Sounds like. Pomeroy's missed 3 from the top of the key. Number 12, Kaylin Williams, takes a 3 of her own. Can't get it to go.
Couldn't shoot before I went. Couldn't shoot when I got home, but it was fun. It was a fun week.
So Harts draws a foul on the rebound, and she'll shoot 2 more.
So it's not only the roll-up shorts, now it's the roll-up sleeves. I'm noticing.
Is it?
Has this changed since the beginning of the game?
Yeah, it must have.
I'm saying technical.
We'll check the rule book.
Yeah, there's got to be some sub-rule there. Ashley Harps, go to the line. Pad those numbers.
That's right.
We don't have any player scoring numbers on the board. I don't know.
Yeah, we don't.
Trying
to get these live stats to work.
With Allison Cagley on the scoreboard, you think we could get some numbers up, but nope. Allie's not looking over here.
Might have to find some new student workers over here. I don't know.
37-18, Eureka. Fun one to watch so far if you're a Red Devil fan.
Definitely. That's a good move there from number 34, Evalie Jeffers, who gets inside and gets a 2 of her own.
Just trying to get any energy going here at all, right? If you're the Pomeroys.
Yeah, like you said, looking a little bit discouraged out there after a small run from the Red
Well,
Devils.
your stuff's not working and you don't have a plan B, right? This is all you have.
So,
I mean, if you can't make this work.
Olivia Falls, another nice little jumper there.
She's good, James.
Gets the roll to go.
Newsflash.
Jeffers from top of the key, can't get it to go. Harf's fighting for the rebound. Not quite sure what the call was there. It looks like it'll be Pomeroy's ball.
Yeah, I don't know if they call a foul on that. I don't think so. Travel maybe?
Yeah, it could have been a travel as she fell to the ground after Krell on the board.
Ashley Harfst has no problem going to the ground. Part of her game is just scrapping, hustling.
Definitely.
Wide open three look again doesn't go. They just cannot buy a three.
No, they can't.
Those are wide open looks.
Falls Krell's the rebound. Here comes Jaden Mitchell. Finds a wide open Dura. She'll go inside, cross the court to Swope. Back inside to Falls. Can't get it to go off the front of the iron.
Can we get Kennedy some assists? I was hoping to see that third spot fall tonight.
That's right. Of course, her sister's in attendance to see it, too.
Oh, Kerrigan's here? Yeah.
She is. Pomeroy's passing the ball around the perimeter. There's Kendall at the elbow. Finds number 4, Peyton Hayes, baseline. A near turnover from the Pomeroys, and that'll be a jump ball. Looks like the Red Devils will have possession.
Murphy, Bozarth, and Hawkins check back in for Eureka.
Hawkins looks to throw the ball in. She has Murphy and Dura as options. Murphy avoiding the trap, and she gets fouled.
You know,
She'll go to the line for 2 free throws.
I'll take that. As a coach, though, I think you're telling your players generally pass out of a press, right? Pass to beat a press.
That's right.
Marissa Murphy, though, showing her handles.
Electing to dribble out of the press.
Not typically a ball handler. Not that she can't do that, but she generally plays more of a wing position. I think. I mean, that's what I've seen her.
Yeah, right? I mean, we watched her for a year. So she'll shoot 2 free throws here.
That doesn't mean I know what I'm talking about. That's why I was kind of asking you. Looking pretty good on ball, though. Missed the first free throw, however. Marissa Murphy.
Yeah, maybe she does have some moves we don't know about.
Yeah.
She could have been hiding them.
Well, only a sophomore, so, expanding her role this year maybe.
Definitely get a little more confident as you get older.
Yeah. Little hop step travel there. It's Natalie Nicholas. 5'10" there. This team is big. Another 5'10", sophomore out of Carmel University High School. Carmel, Indiana, not California.
Dura looking to get another assist. But
Carmel, California, a beautiful city.
have you been?
I have been. Former mayor of Carmel, California, any idea?
No idea.
Famous actor Clint Eastwood, believe it or not.
Okay.
Mayor of Carmel, California.
Wow. And the Pomeroys get a three-pointer here. Number 44, Natalie Nicholas. The 5'10" sophomore, gets a three of her own. Red Devils on the fast break. Bozarth to Harfs. Nice little connection there inside. Harfs gets a 2. Pomeroy's 2 near turnovers here. Number 12, Kaylin Williams gets trapped in the corner. Finds 34, Evalie Jeffers. Jeffers a 3 from the baseline, can't get it to go. A near offensive rebound by the Pomeroys. But Red Devils will retain possession.
It's another open look. This one from the corner doesn't fall. I think that just typifies the struggles the St. Mary's team is having from behind the arc. They can't be shooting their average. Their average is low at 26%.
Yeah,
we'll see at halftime, but it just can't be good.
Yeah, I've got 11% from three-point range right now.
It's
shooting 3 of 27.
Wow. Harfst at the line again, making a living there. (44-23) Eureka now 1:30 left in the first half.
Here come the Pomeroys. That's number.
Well, it's just a spot up three, like a free throw.
43. Brianna Smith can't get it to go. Pomeroy's offensive rebound yet again. Good defense by Hawkins. Nearly takes it away, forcing another jump ball. Believe St. Mary's of the Woods will retain possession under their own basket.
Just look at the height that St. Mary's has out there. They just don't use it. I mean, do you think it could go more high-low? It's just not what they do.
Yeah, they can't buy a basket at this point.
I mean, 43, Brianna Smith, 5'11 senior. She looks like she's even taller than that out there.
Yeah, definitely some length there.
I mean, she is down on the block, but they're not looking for her. She's wide open.
Hawkins working on Kendall. Delaney Kendall, really good move there. Still can't buy a basket.
Yeah, that was a long two. She was inside of the three-point line there.
Parse, top of the key, gets all the way inside, goes up and gets fouled. She'll shoot two. Meanwhile, fresh 5 for the Pomeroys. So under a minute here remaining in the half. It is Eureka 44, St. Mary of the Woods 23.
Seven players, 5'10 or taller
Wow.
for St. Mary of the Woods.
Yeah, you'd think looking at this Red Devil squad, if you're St. Mary's, that you try to use their height difference against them.
Marissa Murphy at 5'8 is the tallest Red Devil on the floor.
Wow. But you said her, Olivia Falls plays like she's 5'10.
She does. But tape measure.
Yeah,
you know,
the height difference is still there.
Well, if you're Eureka, though, looking good early, this is what you wanted coming out, just putting the hammer down.
Another takeaway by the Red Devils. That's Shakisha Hawkins.
Nice pass from Shakisha.
Threaded it in between two St. Mary's defenders and finds Olivia Falls for an easy two.
Beautiful basketball out of Peoria Central, James.
I like what I'm seeing out of her so far.
Olivia Falls running the floor, getting the easy two.
That's a deep three.
Shakisha Hawkins playing with some energy right now. I love it. Attack.
Here she comes again. Putting on the moves.
Nope, good steal there.
Turns the ball over. That's 25, Jayla Rogers. Goes up, can't get it to go.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow, wide open layup, couldn't get it to go. And just steps out of bounds on the offensive rebound attempt. Yeah, that was an easy 2v1.
Tough break there
situation.
for the Pomeroys. The old end line playing defense for us.
That's right. 3 seconds remaining. Marissa Murphy will just dribble it up the court. Not elect for a shot, but that's okay. So we'll go into halftime. Eureka Red Devils 47, St. Mary of the Woods Pomeroys 23.
We'll take a break. We'll be back with stats and some conversation.
Welcome back to Christine Bonatti Bullwinkle Arena for the second half of action in this matchup between the Eureka Red Devils and the St. Mary of the Woods Pomeroys. We got some stats for you guys for the first half. So shooting from the field, the Pomeroys are 9 of 42, 21.4%. From three-point range, only 4 of 31. That's good for 12.9%. Leading the way for them, 34, Everly Jeffers, and number 43, Brianna Smith with 5 points apiece. In contrast, the Red Devils shooting pretty well from the field so far, 15 of 36, good for 41.7%. From three-point range, only 2 of 6. Obviously, like them to get most of their baskets inside because of that press. And then 71.4% from the free throw line. Leading the way for them is Olivia Falls with 16 points, followed by Ashley Harfs with 11 of her own, and then Whitney Bozeth rounding out those top three scorers with 5 points.
Yeah, James, I don't know if you're St. Mary of the Woods, you just have to start knocking shots down. That's an obvious thing to say, but you gave those numbers. I mean, it's just not working out for them, is it?
No, I'll say it again, 4 of 31 from three-point range, 12.9%. They're going to have to figure it out and catch some rhythm in order to come back in this one.
Well, their coach, it's funny, Robert Belf just came over and covered his eyes here at the table. He's not happy.
No, he knows that they're going to have to do some work in this half.
Yeah. Seems like a nice enough guy. I think he's happy to be out here playing. So it's, D3. I think they knew they were in for a tough game tonight.
Definitely. The Red Devil squad off to a great start so far. Like we said, sitting at 2-0, hoping to make it 3-0 for the first time since 2012.
Oh, is that right?
I believe so, yeah.
Nice call on that. That's interesting because we've had some good teams.
Yeah.
So even that tournament team wasn't 3-0. Where'd you get that? Is that on the sheet?
Should be.
I'm not doubting you. I just didn't pick that up. That's good research, James. But in all seriousness, though, that would be a great start. I mean, you're coming in. Basically, you got 8 on the roster. You're playing a couple of freshmen, looking good early. But you have the experience. It's a good mix. You got Dura and Harfs, the 2 seniors.
That's right.
No, as well as Shakisha, 3 seniors. I'm sorry. So I like the composition of this squad, even though the depth may not be there. I still think this could be a big year for these Lady Red Devils.
Definitely. We'll see how their fitness holds up as we get down the stretch, get into conference play. They're playing twice a week, maybe 3 times a week. We'll see how they hold up. So far, early in the season, they're looking good.
Well, I'll tell you this. I mean, if the 6th place prediction is accurate, I got to think this team's contending for the conference tournament. I mean, we'll see. It's early. We look ahead. Going to be interesting. On the 24th, whatever day that, I think it's Saturday, I guess, right? They go at Milliken, a team they haven't beaten in a while. That'll be a good CCIW matchup.
Oh yeah, I don't think they've ever beaten Milliken, if I read that right on the last sheet.
So that'll be an interesting game. And then after that, the rematch with Knox here, and that was a battle. We talked about the fact Eureka was down by 18, but
there's some all the way back in that one.
There was some physical play in that game, too, so that's going to be interesting.
Yeah, a couple of highly anticipated matchups coming up for them before they get into conference play later in the season.
Yeah, versus Blackburn on the 4th, and then home against Calvary Bible. Another interesting matchup.
Yeah, I've never heard of them.
Well, I had neither, so, Coach, maybe I won't tell the story, but that'll be an interesting game. I'll save that one. There's a local connection to that game we can talk about at some future date, but basketball's right in front of us. James Bowen with the call.
Harfs gets inside right away to start the half for an easy 2 points.
How many points did Ashley have at the half?
She had 11 at the half.
Yeah.
So make that 13 for her.
I'd like to see her get 30 tonight.
Oh, yeah. And Falls has 16 as well. Red Devils forcing another turnover.
I'd like to see her get 30 also. Why not? How
right.
about that?
Oh, wow.
Pretty good block there.
Yeah, that's number 43, Brianna Smith with the block on Falls as she tried to get inside. And the Pomeroy, the 3 from the baseline, gets it to go. That's number 34, Everly Jeffers. 3-pointer from the baseline.
It's kind of my philosophy of basketball, James. I take 100, I'm going to make 1 or 2.
Right. Whitney Bozarth finds Harfs. Harfs, nice little move, gets inside, can't get it to go off the backboard. Rebound corralled by 43, Brianna Smith.
So we need something else to watch here. Can we get to 100 before Eureka?
Yeah.
I want 100.
Red Devils running again. Whitney Bozarth can't get it to go.
A little bit out of control there.
That's 43 Smith with another rebound. Delaney Kendall finds her way inside. Finds 22, Mara Canada. Can't get it to go from three-point range.
Rebound by Peyton Hayes. Had a wide open look from 5 feet. Turned it down. They're definitely well schooled in what they want to do.
Yeah.
Because I'm not turning that shot down at any point.
No.
Wide open look in the paint. And
definitely not.
saying, no, I'll kick it back out to a teammate.
Yeah, obviously a strict game plan that they're still sticking to. Not really compromising it despite their low shooting percentage. Falls to Bozarth. Bozarth to Harves, who draws a foul inside. She'll go to the line for 2.
I don't know. What's your take on that? That's close. She's straight up and down. If you can move back, can't you, a little bit? What do you think about that?
I think that was a pretty questionable call as well.
I actually like the defense from Jeffers. I like the aggression from Harves, too.
Yeah, definitely a body, but she was straight up, like you said.
Going to change in college basketball a little bit this year with the new flopping rules and all the technical rules. I haven't seen it in the women's game yet, but I've seen it in some men's games where it's come into play. And it'd be interesting to see how that progresses as the season goes on.
Yeah, the NCAA definitely trying to tier that, as they refer to as a flop. It's a dive in soccer.
Yeah, you're a soccer guy.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So this is not a new thing in soccer. It's a new thing on the hardwood.
Yeah, definitely not a new concept at all. Good passing by the Pomeroys. That's number 25. Jayla Rogers can't get it to go and then gets her own board. And then it's going to be
It's going to go on Harfst, I think.
Okay, so it's going to be a block on Harfst. Questionable call.
Well, I mean, Rogers just struggling to finish down there.
She is, yeah.
I mean, she's a freshman.
Definitely has some athleticism.
Yeah, that's a walk by number 12, Kaylin Williams, another freshman on Indianapolis Lawrence Central High School.
Ball on Harfst, I think.
That jump ball or foul? I don't know. I wasn't sure there.
Yeah, we're not sure. Got a discrepancy at the scorer's table. Trying to figure that one out.
Either way, it's 51-26. I want my hundo. That's what I'm looking at right now. I'm not too worried about the fouls.
We'll see. Whitney Bozarth falls.
Shoot,
finds Jakisha Hawkins for 3.
Good stroke.
Can't get that one to go. Offensive rebound. Harfst, she is all over the court right now.
Yeah, Whitney Bozarth attacking the paint, finishing. She struggled to finish a little bit in the first half.
Yeah, that's a nice little floater from her.
I want to see a lot of that over these next 4 years.
That's number 12, Kaylin Williams, a floater of her own. Can't get it to go. Offensive rebound, Pomeroys. Another offensive rebound by the Pomeroys.
Oh, I thought she had all ball there. Olivia Falls battling. Got her with the body, maybe?
Yeah. Marissa Murphy will check in for Kennedy Dura.
St. Mary of the Woods leading the nation in rolled shorts. just pointing that out. They also all have matching shoes. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, they do.
That's a little bit unusual at the D3 level.
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah, I'd say matching shoes might be becoming kind of taboo these days.
Yeah, you don't see that very often.
Yeah.
I kind of like
my high
it.
school career, I saw it a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes at high school you all buy the same, right? Buy the
Yeah.
same shoes. So I'm old school enough to be pro uniform shoes, anti short shorts.
Okay.
I mean, I could let that go
all
now,
right.
but I probably should let that go, but it's just a new thing. I mean, just don't.
Well, it's not new. It's just it's coming back.
Well, I see it on the men's side. I've seen it like in D1 games, right?
Yeah.
Was it Memphis? I'm watching Memphis the other night.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to.
I just don't. I mean, there's short shorts and then there's short shorts for the guy in Memphis.
We'll have to get one of the men's players to come over and explain it, maybe.
What's the thinking there?
Yeah. Here's Harfst, gets a quick turnover off the inbounds play, and she'll go up and get fouled. She'll go to the line. Harfst shot a lot of free throws in that first half.
Yeah, what were her numbers on from the line?
See, I don't think I have her numbers from the line specifically.
Well, she didn't miss many.
No, she did not.
This is her first miss of the night here on the first attempt.
Here we go. She went 9 of 10 in the first half from the free throw line. So
Well, that speaks to her game. Getting to the rim, draws a lot of contact.
Red Devils playing good defense out there. That's number 22,
Boy,
Mara
it's
Canada.
not even close.
But then the offensive rebound by the Pomeroys leads. Almost crashed into the booth over here.
James's laptop. I'm thinking about my head first there, not your laptop. Sorry, James. I was actually reading notes.
This is all I've got, Jason.
I might have made SportsCenter there if I would have taken one. That's all you've got, yeah.
That's all I've got.
It's either here or the pawn shop, right?
Yeah, exactly. Swope attempts to throw the ball and it's tipped away by number 4, Peyton Hayes. But the Red Devils will retain possession of the ball.
Peyton Hayes, one of 2 Illinoisans on the roster out of Mount Vernon Township High School. 2 defectors across the border.
Mm-hmm.
Now they're back on the right side of the border for tonight's game, the Illinois side. If you're a fan of taxation, then you're on the right side of the border. We're fans of basketball, though. This is a good one, 56-29. Eureka leading third quarter, 7 minutes left to play. Having some fun here. Jaden Mitchell for 3, the freshman.
The 1A three-point champion last year as a senior in high school.
I said it earlier. You get no signs at the edge of town if you can't knock them down, James.
Yeah, that's right. Harsh gets the rebound, and she escapes trouble there.
Nonchalant. Your press doesn't bother me.
That's right. Very composed from the Red Devils. Jaden Mitchell will go to the line after being fouled.
This is a good matchup for Jaden Mitchell. She struggled, as you would expect. Freshman coming in, played 1A basketball, having to adjust, and I like that she's getting a few to drop here. I really think when you get her going, she's a weapon that Amos Arbogast maybe hasn't had, and that's a knockdown three-point shooter from the outside. Yeah. Has had capable shooters, but boy, if you get Jaden Mitchell at 40 or 45%, I'm just throwing numbers out there. How dangerous would this team look?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I would think at all times they have at least four people that can shoot. But like you said, a three-point specialist.
Yeah.
Perhaps. I haven't seen it in the last 4 years.
It's been a while. And when you mix it in with Olivia inside and then with Kennedy and Ashley's savviness, and boy, you really might have something special there.
Yeah, these players, they know their roles, and if they execute them, they're a great little ball team.
Looking forward to see how that plays out over the course of this year. Marissa Murphy showing handles again.
Showing some speed as well.
Yes, she is.
She finds Dura from the corner, 4-3, can't get it to go off the front of the iron. Number 12, Kayla Williams will bring the ball up for the Pomeroys, and it's taken away by Dura. And given right back to the Pomeroys.
Up and down, back and forth.
Nice little series of turnovers here from each team. Another three-point miss by the Pomeroys.
Nice footwork by Nicholas to free herself, but just can't knock him down.
And that'll be a foul on the Pomeroys as well. Red Devils ball coming out. Swope will throw it in. Yeah, like you said, Swope getting a lot of minutes tonight. We could have anticipated that with the constant 35-second substitutions.
Yeah, not too surprising that Coach Arbogast is going to the bench with this tempo, although at this point, you're up by 31. Swope might be in anyway, but nonetheless. Knocks it down. Good form from her.
Yeah, you need a good couple days recovery after a game like this.
Yeah, no question about it.
We'll see more of the same in the men's fixture later on.
Really looking forward to that one.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of a neat night. Coach Arbogast came over to the table at the half and asked me if I was in heaven. I like the system, man.
I like it. I love watching it.
I do. So I'm getting system ball and I'm getting a Eureka win.
Best of both worlds.
It's good times right now.
Jason Zimmerman is thriving.
I'll tell you right now, again, I got to say, like we're talking about shoes, I'm looking at Kennedy Dura with the purple shoe look.
I like those.
I'm going to have to agree. Maroon, gold, I think purple. Purple and yellow is a good match there. The yellow laces from Kennedy.
Three-point attempt by number 4. Peyton Hayes does not go. Another miss by St. Mary of the Woods.
Almost just want to call out their makes. I mean, we could almost just assume we could have radio silent when they miss.
Yeah, right.
Hey, like I said, the coach coach for them came over and covered his eyes before the half started. He's got a sense of humor about it, but boy,
yeah, he
really struggling.
all seriousness, they're definitely gonna have to do something different. He knew.
Well, they've tried to attack a little more inside, but we're just too good right now. I mean,
Definitely. Comes Olivia Falls. Some good unselfish basketball here. Falls to Dura, to Hawkins, can't get it to go. Falls finds herself with the offensive rebound, and she gets fouled on the putback attempt.
playing strong inside again is Olivia.
Yeah, one thing you can always count on is Olivia Falls playing strong inside.
Really had that great game against Knox. I don't have the numbers in front of me, but I said it earlier, second half, she just kind of took over. And then in the overtime stanza,
More the same.
I think was really the difference. I'm looking forward to that rematch. In nice textbook form, too. Really like her game. I said it a lot last year.
Yeah, she knows going into everyone that she's going to have to be taking the big man down low. And
Listed
she
as
embraces
yeah,
that.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you've said it multiple times, plays big. Listed as a freshman, I mean, she's a sophomore.
She is, yeah.
So I don't know if it's a typo, but we have 3 more years of watching her, too, James.
And then the timeout will be called here by the Pomeroys. Coach not liking what he sees.
Coach Belf, see, he's got a board out to draw something up. What are you drawing up? I mean, you run the same play every time, basically.
Yeah, it becomes somewhat predictable to a point, but it's just can you defend it? And the Red Devils have done so far.
And we're only halfway through the third here. 63-31.
Is 100 in the books?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would agree.
I'm saying yes. I'm taking the over-under at 105.
Okay.
What are you taking on that, James?
I think they'll go for 101.
Yeah, it might be a little off the mark there. We got 15 minutes of ball left.
I'm still rooting for it, though, nonetheless.
Yeah, we could just go over under 100. So you're taking the one. Yeah, well, I'll go with you over. Just for fun.
Pomeroy's passing the ball around the perimeter. Oh, good defense played by Hawkins, but she can't hang on to the ball. 3-point attempt is no good. Falls playing strong.
Job, Olivia.
She'll draw the foul.
Way to battle. I am not going to go in and try and take the ball away from her.
No, I'm not.
For sure, you're just not going to win that battle very often. Played soccer this year, Olivia, right? I think maybe for the first time.
That's right, she did.
And had a good season. I didn't watch a lot, but I saw a couple games. I thought played well on the pitch.
Yeah, a lot of the same traits that she brings to basketball definitely brings to the soccer team. So that was also fun to watch. She played hard, super aggressive. A short over the line here. First free throw attempt is no good from Falls. Second attempt is good. Falls gets that one to fall, as Harfs will check back in for the Red Devils for Olivia. Yeah, what a night she's had. I think she went for a career high in that last game against Knox, and she might be there, maybe surpassed it tonight.
Yeah, I think you're right. I mean, it's big numbers early. I'm really looking forward to conference play to see what kind of numbers we can put this year.
That's right.
All right, it's kind of a little bit ticky-tack there inside.
Yeah, not sure about that one.
Smart play by number 12. That's freshman. Oh,
that was just incredible. How that fell into place.
I'm telling you, I'm thinking more the same, and I'm seeing some really good things on the women's side. It's a good time to be a Red Devil, James. Or a Pomeranian. Good finish there by Stevie McNew, 5'9", Indiana.
Reagan.
Keisha really
a lot of energy tonight.
She looked quick before, but boy, does she look quick and sharp tonight.
Yeah, she does.
Looking in late season form in the early part of the season. Great sign.
Another 3 ball. That's number 11, Brooke Andrus. Can't get it to go. Red Devils to run the floor again. Whitney Bozart this time, the freshman. An easy lane from the right block.
Good transition work there by the Red Devils.
And that's an air ball from the Pomeroys, but an offensive rebound.
Relax defensively, Eureka there, just kind of standing around, gave up 2, but you're up 32.
Keisha Hawkins will bring the ball up the court for the Red Devils.
The rock, Jaden Mitchell.
Jaden Mitchell can't get that one to go. Dura goes up for 2 and gets still go to the line.
Brooke Andrus on the foul for Pomeroys.
Falls and Swope back into the game.
Kennedy Dura shows Pomeroys right.
No good.
Little one-on-one basketball.
Another, I was going to say.
Olivia Falls working hard there. I'm going to give her the assist on that.
Yeah, I agree. She's not stopped working down there.
Is there such a thing as a touch assist? It's a touch assist.
Yeah, I agree.
Seeing
First 3-0 start since the 2012 campaign. So that'll be something to celebrate. Yeah, great team out of the CCIW working.
and we'll game.
Oh yeah.
And, you know,
Blocking foul.
not Ben. It's a different game if those are dropped.
Yeah, I think that's they've made about as many in this half already.
Good stroke there from Williams.
Than they did in the first half. Flutter gets it to go. Might have been a foul.
the players here. in my head
Yeah.
if I had his hops.
Yeah, he can jump out the gym, as we know.
My son.
Looked like she was banking on some contact there. She never got it. She just wasn't able to put it in.
Pretty good defensive play by 5'10". Mitchell heard her coming and had to adjust her shot. Couldn't get the fall. In the meantime, some contact on this end of the floor.
Keisha Hawk. Murphy will shoot 2. First one is good.
93-74. You can probably see it on the YouTubes, but it's 1:47 left here.
Second attempt, no good. Rebound number 12, Williams.
Red Devils come in averaging 80.5 points per game. This will help that average a little bit.
Yeah, we talked about it last year. Even a high-scoring team for sure.
Yeah.
3-point attempt, no good from St. Mary's. Williams' offensive rebound, however. She has the ball at the top of the key, working on Jaden Mitchell. Shot clock winding down. A 3-point attempt by number 44, Natalie Nicholas, doesn't go. Harfs with the defensive board. Staying strong with the ball. And Marissa Murphy finds Jaden Mitchell, who gets a nice little lay-in to go.
Good transition game there from Eureka. Really nice to see. 95-74. We get free pizza at 100.
I think so, something. I think
Yeah.
Hardee's might give us a free burger.
Free burger, I'll take it.
Swope still playing hard defense. Almost forces a turnover there. Under a minute now to go. The game. Eureka 95, St. Mary of the Woods 74.
An idea. We do that for football, right? What it is, 6 touchdowns or something?
I think it's like a certain percentage for each
It's
touchdown
like
you get
5%.
off.
So I don't know how much more I think I've got this tonight also. By the way. I'm just saying. .8 seconds left in this contest. It has been all Red Devil.
Yeah, I'd say the only time it was close was in the first quarter. Palmers did lead at one point, believe it or not.
Did they?
They did. Weren't they? I believe they were 15-14 at one point.
Oh, you're right. At first. Nice call on that, James.
Your memory is going, Jason.
Thought maybe 2-0. You were gonna.
Jason, you maybe have to get a new partner in here.
It's been so long. It's been a long game. 6:45
Yeah,
right
no,
now.
it really has. Yeah. Of course, the men's game slated for a 7 p.m. start. Might have to be pushed back a little bit for warm-ups.
New partner wouldn't be nearly as entertaining, James, but you're walking to go for that. Isn't you? That was a lot of points.
It was.
95-74 right now. One and ones too. I don't know. We're gonna go over there.
All right.
Talk to Coach Arbogast about that. Make your first visit. Talk about that. About my year spent at the Dick Baumgartner Shooting Camp.
last minute of the game really seeming like it's about.
Got to be stopping the clock to
3 or
get to
4
100
minutes.
here or something. Why?
Yeah.
I mean, why fall there? But I don't know. Yeah, it's just been.
Second half of this one, really. Kind of dragged down. Might have to take a cat nap in between games
Yeah,
here.
tell you.
Free throw no good. 17 seconds remaining. And that is a turnover. Hubbard forcing the issue there. Murphy gets it right back. She should be able to pick that up. Thought it might have bounced off the.
Yeah, it looked like it might have.
But over and back. 4 seconds remaining. The Red Devils will look ahead, like we mentioned, to. Who do they got next?
Milliken.
Milliken,
At
that's right.
Milliken on Saturday, and then Knox comes here in that rematch next week, followed by Blackburn, and then Calvary Bible on December
Yeah, that'll be an interesting one.
the 5th.
So 96-78 is the final score of this game. Red Devils looking really strong early in the season.